Hey. Okay, so we are back for more Nikki.
Nikki, it sounds like the results are in. Let's head to Lake Card Island for the award ceremony. Yeah, I can't wait to see who won.
I thought
Me
there would be
too.
dialogue.
I'm hoping we came out on top after working so hard. Let's go, Momo.
That's why I started recording in the loading screen. So, it is settlement phase. It's actually 3:01 p.m. for me on settlement phase day, so settlement phase started 1 minute ago. I'm timing this very closely. We did get third. It was actually pretty close. That final phase, Gilded Past, had a full board Monopoly. Oh, we can't even look at it? That's fine. But I don't know if they just had, like, a group that made alt accounts or something, so they could win the settlement phase, or... Not settlement, sorry. What was it called? The final phase there. But it was crazy. They had like 1 billion points. They had more points on the board in that than every other phase combined for every group. It was crazy stuff. And here we go. This is going to be our final quest here. And gotta teleport over. Well, let me teleport now the game's over. I have to click this little tent thing somehow. There we go. So we're going to be doing this quest today, and if we have time, we'll get back to our interlude quest at the end of this. Oh, hopefully this doesn't start the cutscene right away. I actually had stuff I had to look at first. Please don't start. Oh, okay, we'll do it later. I'll do it after the quest.
I declare the winner of this contest is... Gilded Past! The glory of victory is dazzling, but today there is another unique light waiting to shine.
After careful deliberation, the winner of the Wishing Star title is...
Nikki!
Pushing us right onto stage.
I'm so honored to receive this award. The most precious memories I have are of the time spent with everyone. Meeting all of you is the greatest miracle.
Win or lose, everyone's passion and pursuits are equally sincere. Wishfield is extraordinary because of each of you.
Contests end, journeys conclude, but our future together will always be shining.
I did say my group would
Nikki,
probably get
we are
last.
pleased to present you with this year's Wishing Star Award. We hope you enjoy it.
Because we're literally the group that's
When
supposed to be
our staff
relaxed.
learned you were the Wishing Star, they each added their own heartfelt wishes. Please thank them for me. I promise we will, Nikki. Everyone told us about how you've helped them one way or another. This is just our small way of saying thank you for all you do.
This competition drew stylists from all over Wishfield. Everyone spoke so highly of you. Acasis even wants to recruit you as a stylist. Some others, well, they...
What's wrong, Dada? This contest must have put a lot of pressure on you. Is there anything I can do to help?
Well, there should be a lot less pressure now that it's done, because cleanup you can kind of take your time with.
See what I mean? It's your kind spirit and desire to help those around you that makes me so sad to see you leave.
This contest has made people from other regions notice you, and even the stylist headquarters has seen your brilliance.
I assume the stylist headquarters is in Sichia? I don't know if we've ever had confirmation, but that's just like what I assume.
We all know that someone as radiant as you will need to venture to far-off places, far away from Wishfield.
You are truly an outstanding stylist, Nikki. Wishfield won't be the last stop on your journey. I just know it. But no matter how far you go, no matter how many new friends you may meet along the way, be sure you don't forget us. Can you do that?
Of course. Dada, Bebe, and everyone in Wishfield. I could never forget about you. I've seen meteors dance across the night sky, and fireworks ignite, then burst with eternal brilliance. I've seen lonely ghosts wandering under moonglow, and the serpent's silent tears. I've seen beings willing to sacrifice themselves to protect what they treasure, never flinching, even in the face of fading away or being forgotten. I've seen the Orosa bloom, countless new lives born in the light of hope, beginning a new chapter. I've made close friends and countless memories. I've grown so much as a person, and I cherish this place with all my heart. It's my second home. But like you said, just like contests, all journeys have their ends. I think I'm ready for my next adventure.
I'm not.
I will continue pursuing miracles, wherever I may end up. Each and every story we've written together will remain in my heart forever.
Oh, you're making me cry.
Yeah, that's, touching and all, but why are we acting like we'll never see each other again?
I wonder if there will be comeback events during 2.x. Maybe like towards the end of it, but at the beginning they're probably going to want all events to be in new zones to kind of drive side characters in the zones. So I think we will come back for events, but I think it's going to be a while.
You're right, Momo. We don't know where or when we're going, so there's no need to say goodbye just yet.
Exactly! Let's enjoy this wishing star moment a little longer.
It is just a little, though. I think we're 4 days away from a new update. We're 3 or 4 days, I think.
Yes, no matter where our wishing star ends up, Wishfield, Florawish, and all of us will be here for you. You are always welcome home, Nikki.
Oh, this is rough. It was a short quest, which means we will get more stuff done, but I'm hoping everyone will stay here a little bit so I can come actually say goodbye when I'm done. But let me just check the menu, make sure everything is done here. It is. Oh yeah, did we actually get a gift? I wasn't looking at the bottom left. That was really silly of me. Akka, the sheet music, candelabra, letter from Leora. What is this? Oh, yeah. I didn't see if she actually gave, like, a souvenir item. I'll just have to rewatch that part of the video to see if it appeared in the bottom left. Oh, we're up to 4 of these. Nice. But, like I said, we will be doing the Interlude chapter again today, which is what I'm tracking. Before that, though, we have to look at a couple things. I opened this the other day, and it gave me some type of ticket. Here, ×1, heartfelt ticket. So you have to buy tickets, but you get one for free. So I think this is kind of like a... what are they called? Advent calendar type thing, where you're supposed to, like, get one of these a day, although obviously you could just buy them all in one day. But which one am I gonna pick? I always forget if this is the Heartcraft logo. I want to click it, though. I'm clicking this one. For my 1 ticket. 20 diamonds? I'll take it. It's better than getting, like, blings or something. I don't think there's anything else that's new in here. I think it was just that. Yes. Also, in my mail, there's stuff to look at. These are the rewards you've earned but haven't claimed yet. Nothing. Thank you for the mail, game. Thank you. We got 3rd place. We get Sovereign of Styling. I'll take it. 4 days till Terra. This is just more dice. There was something in here we needed to look at. Where is it? This. Is it? Okay, it's 50. As long as you don't blink when the patterns switch, you can read the eagerness on these glasses. 50 blings, no time to think, just give me 50. A day in the life of Stylus in Wishfield. From the tip of the pen, wild wind bursts forth, sweeping across Wishfield with unstoppable momentum. Even the tullet tails of the stellar fishing grounds quiver in awe, anticipating a contest or a grand collaboration. As cheers echo from every corner, dreams, however insignificant, prepare to bloom. The unwavering confidence of becoming a sovereign is always the key. With the lesson of styling for dummies, the ultimate guide, and after mastering 100,000 styles, the peak of styling will finally be within reach. And I think that's like the only super special mail. I can remove all these from my favorites now. I still have UA Bai's letter. And now, I think, we need to look at this. So, I accidentally clicked this, and I hope it's going to appear again. I saw Nikki with a bow. Okay, it's probably further down. But it's, I think, this one. Yes, this popped up when I clicked it. So apparently there's a preview live stream. So I don't plan to watch it, obviously. But this, I think, is the hood from the... I think it was called The End for the quest, or just End, where we saw the preview of Nikki. I don't remember if this is the full outfit, though. So I will double-check that in my own time, because I'm currently re-watching my main story playthrough. But I wonder if we will have a new type of attack in the game, like a new type of purification. If we do get a bow, I assume it's not going to be for fighting, though. I think this might be a puzzle-solving mechanic. My guess would be that there's targets, and some might be, like, flying, and you have to aim the bow and you shoot and hit the targets. So that's my guess for what that's going to be. I think there was one more thing somewhere around here I was supposed to look at. Here. What is it? Onward to Eatsland. The new version is launching soon. Participate in the event to win amazing rewards. Okay, I'm not going to click this because it's going to be like a phone thing. It also has 43 days left, so I can just do it after the update. But it looks like maybe because they did a live stream, we're not getting the thing where it's little circles. And that makes my life easier, because it means I don't have to record my final episode on the final day, which I sometimes have to do. So, I think we are all set now. I think the only thing left to do this update is my quest I'm currently on. I am also trying to get the Starlit Celebration crafted. I've farmed everything. No, not Starlit Celebration. Where is it? That looked like it was too cheap. This one. This is what I'm farming. Yeah, this is not cheap. I need 150 plummets. I'm using all my stamina on that. I'll have it for the day of the 2.0 launch. I guess I could get it right now. I just need 116 plummets. Let's go grab it, just to say we did. Because I have all of the items that refill stamina, I just tend to not use them. So it gives me an excuse to use it. Let me double check its plummet. Plummet. 116 plummets. You get 5 per thing, so I need to do 24 things. Plummet. 24. I need 960 energy. There we go. Now we can craft it. Yeah, that didn't take long at all. I got all this stuff off camera. I do want to mention the mask wing. Apparently I hadn't caught before, and I didn't know that. When I went to go get my stellar fruit, it turns out the mask wing is a bug that lives on stellar fruit. I'll show it one day on video. I also have not met this fox. The only reason I can craft this is because girls in the Sea of Stars have given me these Dawn Fluffs inside bottles, which I'm very, very grateful of. So let's go ahead and craft this, because otherwise I would not have this. Eternal Hope. So this outfit's been a long time coming. I'm glad to finally have it. A lot of these pieces are really good. Because it's been a long time since we actually started unlocking it and took a look at it. There we go. Kind of like butterfly-y. Honestly, the crown might be usable in some Eastland outfits. It kind of gives me that vibe, although that's a very weird thing to say because I don't have much of a vibe for the place still. But I wonder, where is the legendary fox even? It's probably like here? Where have we not explored? We've explored like everything. Unless it's in here. There's a tree right here. I was in this area. This is where I found the bug. I just didn't go get this because I didn't want to do it off camera. We have to go over here anyway. Maybe I'll run down there and see if I could just spot the fox so I could say we could saw it. I can say that we saw it before 2.0. Because Teamies is waiting here at the entrance for us. I see you up there, Teamies. Hello, hello. I'm gonna keep on my casual outfit. Even though I'm in the Wishing Woods. Because I should catch you. You're like literally right next to me. I'm gonna keep on... Whoa, goodness, I fell. Gonna keep on this outfit just because it's cute. And I won't be wearing it soon. It's gone. What should I do? Adota, you are probably the fox's quest. Because there has to be an NPC around here somewhere that does the quest for the actual fox. And they're probably just going to be standing out in the middle of nowhere. There should be one more teleporter somewhere. There it is. There is a big tree over there. Looks kind of special. Is there going to be a legendary animal under it? I wonder if you can find it before you do the quest. Like, could you find the Bullquet before you did the Bullquet quest? Probably. Secluded cave. Okay, I know we're a little distracted. I want to go in the secluded cave. We're in. Let's look at the entrance. 1 and 4. This is a very, very tiny cave. There are Esslings in here. I don't want to ult for like 5 enemies, but I probably should have. Oh. Little rusty. So I wonder what's going to be in here now. Open. Oh my goodness, I'm almost level 92. This place is pretty fancy. Get some music. Oh, sorry. I keep closing it because I spam F to pick it up. Oh, all the dewdrops are in this one room? How do I get up, though? Can I make that jump with Momo? No, that's the jump I have to make. Oof. That was close. I almost had the dash jump that. Which is what I should be doing. This is really cool. No way, that's the jump, right? Wow, Momo's got some distance on him. Oh! Oh my goodness. Thank goodness they aren't actually spikes. Oh, I'm supposed to go there to be Nikki. Hang on. Oh, the stars over there, too! Everything's in this room. Is the other room actually the fox? Because there's 2 rooms, and all of the dewdrops and the star are in this one room. And I'll pick it up as Momo. It's rare to see the animation, and we won't see it much probably anymore, so... Moment of truth. Why is the Cage of Greed here? Hello? Excuse me? What are you doing in here? Caged Greed, not Cage of Greed. I'm not gonna fight your monsters. I'm just gonna do it the same way I always do fighting you. And it doesn't let you fly at the start of that. And up we go. Last time I fought Caged Greed, did I not have this flying outfit? Caged Greed was Abandoned District. I don't remember what version I did that in. And I got this obviously at the end of 1.5. Because this here does make things a little easier. This is definitely not intended. I can't make it to him right now. That's why I'm doing this. I think I'm too close, though. Yeah, it thinks I'm gonna hit him. Okay, it actually has a little control mechanism to stop people from doing what I just did. Because I was wondering how long he was going to stay like that, but he was doing this. He was doing his protection thing because he knew I was close to him. Can you explain why you're in this random cave, please? How'd you even get in here? Oh, there's a skylight. I see it. Okay, that was weird. I got, like a couple things from that. This has to be like a quest or something that I was not supposed to just stumble upon. What a weird thing for me to just see here. But, okay. Well, what an interesting thing to have happen. Now let's go talk to Teamies. So I don't actually know how long this interlude quest is. We did about an hour of it, I think, last episode. So I might be able to actually get it done today. It would be really, 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 really good if I did. Yes, make sure you got the right outfit on. Hello, Teamies.
Nikki, we've got a huge problem!
Teamies, Dorota already filled us in.
Whatever you've heard can't compare to what I've been seeing! All of a sudden, a bunch of Esslings started popping up in the swordsmith ruins. They just keep howling. I don't know what they're up to.
I want to hear that again. Howling.
All of a sudden, a bunch of Esslings started popping up in the swordsmith ruins. They just keep howling. I don't know what they're up to.
I love that.
The place is a mess. Like someone knocked over a makeup kit, except it's all dark purple eyeliner. But worse, it's dark essence. Oh, if it spreads any further...
Don't worry, Teamies. We're here to deal with that disturbance.
I'm so glad you're here, Nikki. I'll stay here and keep any lost favor sprites from wandering in. The Esslings inside are all yours.
I got this, Teamies. Don't worry. I kind of forget what these ruins were like. I remember the statues. Oh my goodness. All of our little, squirrel friends are corrupted here. I wonder if the ghost
Nikki,
is
it
corrupted.
wasn't even this intense when the desperate vines were running wild, right?
Yeah, lots of statues are contaminated. Let's purify them quickly.
So, last time I did this, I tried to fly past it, and I'm pretty sure you were just supposed to do this. Yep, I am so stupid. Last time, I was just being Nikki doing this whole thing. I feel silly. Oh, I needed to stay as Momo. Okay, I remember this dungeon now. Oh my goodness, I almost fell. And we should have all the treasure already. Or did we? We missed 5 dewdrops and a star. This was the dungeon where I fell down early, towards the end. So I know where the star is. I wonder if all the dewdrops are in that one room, though. I'd find that surprising, which means I probably missed more dewdrops somewhere. So I have to keep my eyes open here. I know we went up there last time, I remember that. We're gonna be pretty... Okay, I know we did that last time. Yeah. We don't have to be super, super paranoid about it, because it should be pretty obvious.
There are even more Esslings further in. Nikki, be careful.
Oh,
Right.
trying to trick me.
Teamies is waiting for us. Let's
got
finish
the
up
stuff
here and get
down
back to
there.
her.
Please don't shoot Momo. You're not allowed to do that. Over this way. Wow. I think my depth perception just exploded there. It's weird to describe. I was looking at the screen, like, half of my eyes. It was weird. That was entirely me just not looking correctly. Are you guys hiding some dewdrops from me? I remember this room. Risky jump. I got this, though. Yeah, it's coming up soon-ish. It might be at the end of this and to the right? Oh. Yeah, on the left, there's nothing there. We checked already. Yep. Okay, this is where it is. I jumped down the center last time. Do not do that. Uh-oh, that's a problem. I think that door was open last time. Maybe I'm actually wrong. I thought this was where the problem was. There's a book here? Okay, wait. Make sure there's no Esslings. We'll go get this thing, and then we'll read that book. I missed everything by jumping down that trapdoor last time. Ancient Tales of a Sword Knight Preface. I never intended to write this preface for the Chronicles of Swords. Despite dedicating my life to documenting all I know about them and fascinating anecdotes I've collected, this book could easily be called my life's work. However, I find it unnecessary for modern readers to comment on the famous sword and heroes chronicled herein. For their tales belong to an age of God's blood and fire. Yet Knight Amelia, who guarded Sicia alongside me, insisted that I share my thoughts here. She argued that my achievements in battling the dark could add depth to this work, encouraging others to delve into its pages. In the age of strife between light and dark, if tales of ancient swords can inspire bravery and the will to fight, compelling others to draw their blades and defend this world as descendants of the gods, they would be a wonderful thing indeed. Plus, I have agreed to offer my reflections, hoping that they will help readers interpret these tales through the lens of their own experiences. This book records the deeds of over a dozen well-known swordsmen and their swords. These tales spurred me into my training and urged me to strive for greater heights, accompanying me on this journey to become a sacred knight who stood against the dark. However, as glorious as these deeds may seem, one must recognize that the journey had twists and turns that led the characters to some very dark places, and it is greatly advised to think critically when learning from their example. Furthermore, one must not place too much emphasis on the role of sword play in the knight's endeavors. It is the knight who gives soul to the sword. Before the sacred blade was forged, I had already slain the dark plaguing the Silken Lake with an unremarkable sword. It was because of my accomplishments that the Wishing One rewarded me with a divine miracle, guiding me to join his descendants in the Wishing Woods in the effort to destroy the Desperation Vines and vanquish the dark. It was then that I forged that unparalleled Blade of Hope with the help of the favored sprites. I therefore believe that there's no sword more sacred than the knight's chivalrous spirit. Just making sure there's no other things here. So read this. Ancient Tales of a Sword Knight, the Broken Blade. The Broken Blade, said to be the sword wielded by the famous Headless Knight in ancient times. Once a crown prince of a small kingdom, the Headless Knight lost everything to an enemy kingdom. The Dark tempted him with the promise of restoring his reign, a promise made under false pretenses. In his desperation, the Crown Prince accepted the Dark's offer, and so it granted him a sword with destructive powers and commanded him to take the life of the enemy kingdom's head. Yeah, that's right. Inscribed upon the blade was the Dark's curse. This blade must draw blood once unsheathed. Its wielder will become the cruelest monster when the sword's thirst is satisfied. The Crown Prince infiltrated the capital of the enemy kingdom and with the sword plunged it into the tyrant's chest. As blood flowed along the blade, the Crown Prince felt the curse consuming his mind. In a moment of clarity, he shattered the blade and cleaved off his own head with his broken edge, lifting the Dark's curse at the same moment it was fulfilled. According to legend, the Crown Prince became an undying martyr at that moment, crafting a suit of armor with an ancient design. Some claim to have encountered this enigmatic knight in the wilderness, where he saved them from the dark with his damaged sword. His suit of armor remains empty, and his head remains nowhere to be found. As tales of his righteous deeds spread, people began to share the legends of him and his sword, which was given the name the Broken Blade. A written note. How is it a proper revenge when he used the power of the dark? It was mere luck that the Headless Knight didn't become a monster. I must remember to never put an ounce of trust in the dark and its false promises. To vanquish the dark, one must only rely on the fight within and promise an iron will. To be fair, the dark didn't lie. It did say, like, you're going to become a monster. So what am I clicking here? Investigate.
Come, come to a sanctuary among the trees.
Among the trees?
That voice. I think that maybe... Is it trying to lead us somewhere?
Oh, we're teleporting. Well, I don't get to finish the dungeon this time either. Honestly, it's fine. I wasn't planning on finishing it before 2.0. It's just a future thing. I'm done, teamies. I got it.
Nikki! Momo! You made it! Wait. Don't say a word. Let me guess. You handled the disturbance perfectly, just like the perfect blending of eyeshadow.
I did. I didn't even have to do the whole dungeon. They spared me, because it's a pretty long one.
You got it. The Esslings in the Swordsmith ruins are all purified. The Wishing Woods are safe again.
I knew it! You two are the best, most reliable team. Oh, I've decided. I'm going to create an ultra-fine, ultra-hydrating setting spray and name it after Nikki. But it might take some time.
Did you ever finish the lamp chili lipstick you were gonna make me? I don't remember if we ever got that.
What? What about me?
Don't worry. I'm thinking of naming a makeup sponge after you, Momo. Soft, bouncy, perfect.
You can even give it little ears.
Sounds amazing. I can't wait to try your new products, teamies. But even though we've taken care of all 3 of the disturbances, we still don't know how this all started.
Wait, Jirota doesn't have any other ideas? Isn't he the Wishmaster?
It doesn't make you a prophet. You're just the leader of your people.
We haven't had a chance to tell him the latest news.
Then you should ask Jirota what he thinks. Just like makeup, it works best when it's all layered together.
Teamies is right. Nikki, let's head back to the Temple of Wishes.
I'm very surprised we didn't get teleported to wherever Ena is. Because I assume that's where the quest is going, is that she's going to warp us somewhere. Assuming that the voice we're hearing is her. Ena the Curator, I think is what it was? Pronounced Ena, spelled Ena, E-N-A. Oh, gotta be Momo. I didn't click it this time, I realized as I walked up. They should just let me crawl in. I can stand in this room. I think it's tall enough. It's just the door I'd have to crawl through. Yeah, in here I could stand up. Hello, Jirota.
Nikki, how did it go? Is everything alright?
All 3 disturbances are taken care of. We've purified the Esslings, so they won't be spreading any more corruption or harming anyone else. But we did find something strange.
Where journeys begin, where time is sealed among the trees.
A mysterious voice. What could it mean?
Maybe it's a riddle. Each line seems to describe the 3 affected areas. But what if they're pieced together?
It's not going to be written there. Where time is paused among the trees, and then something else. An area without time having to do with trees? The thing I'm thinking of now is where the Sovereign of Elegance is, because that's like a timeless tree. Obviously we have the Great Wish tree, but I don't think time is paused there necessarily. We have the Great Milliwish tree. Maybe the top of it? Something going on with the old Wishmaster? I don't know. The stone trees are kind of like time isn't paused, but it's slow because they're made of stone. I don't know. Help me, Nikki.
Nikki, what are you thinking?
Stylist Guild Memorial. So, I'm gonna answer that, but the reason I'm answering it is because we've never had a quest take us there before. So Shadow Manor, I believe, is where, Mr. Spindle lives. The mayor of Stoneville. Relic Hill is where we fought Boldy. The Stylist Guild Memorial, I don't know if we've heard who the broken statue in the memorial is. I don't actually know. We might have heard it before, and I just haven't, like, rewatched that scene of my Let's Play, so I don't remember it. But that's what I'm gonna answer.
A sanctuary among the trees, where time is sealed and styling begins.
Styling
If you
begins.
put them together, it points to the Stylist Guild Memorial.
Huh? That makes sense. It's in the woods outside Florawish. And the old murals inside are ancient, right?
Yeah, it matches up perfectly with what the voice said. The Stylist Guild Memorial is definitely the place.
But why would the voice lead us there? Could it be connected to the sudden disturbances?
Looks like we'll have to visit the Stylist Guild Memorial to find out the truth.
Then let's get going.
Nikki, be careful. We don't have any idea what that voice is really after.
So we did wake up in a little circular room at the end of a hallway in 1.0. Are we going to go back to that room and be teleported in reverse? Because I think I mentioned this before. I believe when you start the game in version 1.5, you immediately go to the Sea of Stars, and when you're done the Sea of Stars, I think you literally teleport right here. You just appear in town, and I don't think you ever set foot in the memorial. I think you have to travel over here to meet Kilo and go to the memorial on your own. That's so funny, there's a discovery thing here, so I have a quick teleport. But I know we've been back, and there are archaeologists and researchers inside, and there was like some new books and stuff, we read them. That was a long, long time ago. Hello, Lynn. Maybe we had to, like, answer questions for Lynn or something. Like I said, it's been a while. Okay, that's not good. You guys were not here last time. Because this was full of people doing research. So that's scary. Lynn, I probably should have talked to you. I didn't realize this place was going to change. Yeah, because we came and read these books. She might have had new dialogue. Is there anything new over here? You guys are just guarding the old, there was a star in here. A whim star. Anything over there? Another bush that's darkified. The bushes are gonna rise up. They're gonna take us out. We gotta be careful. Oh, that scared me. I heard the little thing jumping. Wow, there's a lot of lamp chilies in here. If any of you lamp chilies, I guess I know where to come. Beat you guys up? No, the bookcase! There's a book on top of there you have to read. They've made the bookcase evil. You too. And a lot of you guys around lately. I feel like I don't see you guys much. I'm seeing you today and last couple episodes a lot more. Wow, their stuff lingers for a while. The evil windows, too. It feels so silly that random things become evil. It made a lot of sense in the other ruins because it was the statues. Do these guys actually respawn? I feel like they have to, right? If their stuff is still lingering there. But in the Swordsmith ruins, it was the statues of the squirrels, and that made sense. But here it's kind of silly that it's windows. Okay, this is the room we woke up in, and I believe there was nothing in here prior to this quest. I think it was just a blank room.
The mirror.
I was gonna say this is the mirror from Mirror Crown. I don't know what this mirror is from, though, otherwise.
Nikki, something's wrong with it.
Uh-oh, Heart of Infinity.
World shall return to disorder.
Infinity
Give
mirror.
me your power.
Oh, this is a force of the dark. Jump in, Momo. It's got my watch. An actual power of the light. I don't typically associate whim with the light power. Or even purification. With, like, a pure white. Okay, we're back. This is the zone.
Again.
What is all of this?
Pain, madness, chaos. All stemming from an imbalance in your heart.
Are we heading
The Heart
towards
of Infinity is unbalanced?
the collapse
The
again?
world's
That would end the
chaos,
world?
The crazed mirror. They all come from within you. The wishful Arosa, the miracle outfit. Such powerful whim has unsettled it. When the scales of power tip, those on the losing side always resist.
Oh, it
Can
means
that
we're
cause the
winning.
disturbances?
This is dangerous. It could plunge the world into chaos.
I thought it meant we were being corrupted. This is happening more often now.
That's why you must suppress it. Find your strength, Nikki.
Nanoi?
I want to be a better dream warehouse keeper. To be as brave as you, Nikki.
I'm honored to call myself a misfit. Thank you.
You're as reliable as my best setting sprays.
Thank you for making the Arosa bloom again.
Nikki!
Oh, they are repelled by it.
Succeed?
They're
Temporarily.
confused.
To master the power of the Heart of Infinity, you must continue to create, not simply replicate. Infused with your knowledge, experiences, emotions. The miracle outfits you acquire are not of the age of divinity.
Oh, it's new ones?
They belong to this era, and to you.
Belong to me.
And now, I bestow
A feather.
a final gift. Go experience the world.
Was that actually her goodbye? A final gift? And a feather? I don't know.
Read the footnotes of the legends. Listen to the whisper of the gods. Perhaps you'll find the answer to the miracles.
I'm not clicking this. There's a lot I have to say. That's a silver... Okay, that's crazy. Okay, I was going to say, as I was in the middle of saying, I don't know an association of a feather with gods. There's my answer. I apparently just got a feather of the Silvergale. I don't know if the Silvergale was known to be a real entity, in fact, and the contention was just whether the Silvergale is actually a reincarnation of the Wishing One, or not. Or if people from, like, Florawish and the Wishing Woods just rejected the existence of the Silvergale entirely. That I don't know yet. That's a thing I've forgotten. I just know that it's their point of separation of their religions. I didn't hear if Ena actually said, or if Nikki at some point said, Ena the Curator, because I believe that was what her name was. I don't have my notes open right now. Okay, wait, no, it's literally in front of me. Okay, thank God I read this. I would have felt stupid. A gift from Ena the Curator. Feathers from the legendary Silvergale are a highly valuable crafting material. So, and we got 2 of them, so that means it's probably for an outfit, because we need to do the upgrade versions. That's what getting 2 of an item means. So what does being a curator mean? She has all of this deep knowledge of the Heart of Infinity. She, at least to me, in this moment, seems like a more useful ally than the Seer. Because the Seer is super cryptic, and at least I feel like they don't tell Nikki as much as they should. But Ena the Curator, I don't know what she's curating. Because my idea would be she's curating which Nikki is deserving of help. The idea that she potentially didn't help the previous Nikki from Giovanni's destruction timeline. And also, when we met her, she did say, like, we meet again. So, I'm going to assume I got the cutscene that was added to the game in 1.0. I will probably go through in my own time in the future, not in the next couple days before the update of 2.0, but I probably will watch a Let's Play of a person who started the game after 1.5 reach this scene just to make sure that they had the same cutscene or different. It might just be a dialogue switch, but it's worth knowing, because maybe she introduced herself there, and maybe we got more information we didn't get in 1.0. But, I have a lot to say, so we're going to be on the screen for a little bit. I'm trying to get through it and remember everything. the idea that Nikki's gaining power and that's creating an imbalance in the Heart of Infinity, I thought she was just becoming too powerful, and she was having a situation like Giovanni, where you become so powerful that you become this, like, evil entity, but the way she worded it made it sound like Nikki was becoming so powerful that the dark felt like it was losing to her. And so it initiated like an emergency attack to try to claw back some type of ground. So it's interesting that she has to kind of control herself in order to stop that. Because if everything is Nikki's fault, she's causing these problems to appear around her. I don't know why her personally getting more powerful would cause that. Unless the power is a direct line to evil. Because, like I mentioned when the cutscene started, there was the white light that I assume Ena shot down towards the mirror. And I know I don't have all purifying outfits in the game. I feel like I associate purification with green. And it's more of like a life energy as opposed to a light energy. And it seems like it's not that important, but life as opposed to, like, destruction is a pretty common parallel. And in stories that have that parallel, you normally don't have the angelic demonic parallel, which is what I think we got in that cutscene. So, I also don't know the identities of all of the 8. So, Ena might be one of the 8. And I think the final thing, at least I can remember here, is about miracle outfits. So I know miracle outfits were created during the Age of Divinity. And I don't know if the gods themselves made them or if it was the 8. I don't know. But, I might actually know. It might be in my notes. But they're saying that Nikki is creating miracle outfits that didn't exist before. So Wishful Saga maybe wasn't real before, because she didn't see anyone wearing Wishful Saga. She saw the Wishing One in a field of Arosa and became inspired for the outfit. So it was, I guess, a creation of her own. Now, that's another question, is the thread of reunion. This quest probably is going to continue. Is the thread of reunion an outfit Nikki created? Because in the 1.0 cutscene, she just found it, and it teleported her to where Ena is. So, we'll see if we get it before this quest ends. Otherwise, I guess the thread of reunion might just be a future thing. Can I talk to you, Infinity Mirror? Are you actually not the thing from, the Mirror Crown? Because I think you're the thing from Mirror Crown. What are you doing in here?
This is...
Nikki.
You! Wait, it went back to normal.
Nikki, thank you. You freed me from the chaos.
Don't thank me, I caused it.
I didn't really do anything. But just now, what happened?
I'm not entirely sure. All I remember is a storm of whispers overwhelming me. When I regained consciousness, I was here.
So strange. Could this be connected to the disturbances?
Perhaps. But for now, I can sense that you've managed to calm things down.
But Ena said I need to create more miracle outfits to suppress the Heart of Infinity.
So I guess we need to continue gaining power with the miracle outfits, but we just need to, like, keep a focused mind? Because I'm not sure the entire implication of our viewing our friends. By the way, Teamies, they know it. Everyone knows it. Best character in the game. That's why she was in that cutscene of people we thought about.
This is what she gave me.
She gave us 2 of them, actually.
The other side of the Wishing One. The Silver Gale's feather. It's something you will need.
Describing it as the other side. So the term reincarnation is a term that I don't know if I've actually heard in the game. It's just something that I use as kind of a simplified version in my mind. Because I think, the first time we ever hear about the Silvergale, I believe, is when Luis is taking us into Stoneville. And she tells us that the Silvergale is like the new Wishing One, or took the place of the Wishing One, or something, but the way she said it made me think it was a reincarnation. So this is calling it the other side, and that implies they would exist at the same time, and that they are separate entities that derived from one singular point, or thing.
The Hidden Stories of Wishfield. The Forgotten Prologue. It holds the love, pain, and sorrow of the Wishing One.
A relic of the Wishing One? Ena gave it to us and then she disappeared.
What a mysterious goddess. She also called it her final gift. Could it be...
And we are calling her a goddess. Now, we do have, I forget his name, which I feel bad about, but the guy who gave us our home in the Sea of Stars was referred to as a god in the past, I believe. There was some tricky wording to that I think Nikki referred to him as a god, but he himself, like, kind of brushed it off from my memory. I'm gonna have to rewatch that cutscene at some point. But I don't know if she introduced herself as a god, or we're just assuming she's a god.
Ina's presence is no longer in this world. The place you entered was only a vision she created. Where she truly is remains uncertain, but perhaps one day, in the future, you'll meet again.
I see. You seem to know a lot.
I've been around for a long time. I've stood across the land, witnessing wars rise and fall, watching gods come and go.
Can you just, like, explain the entire Veilfall to me, please?
I've been shattered and rebuilt, finally restored by Lady Sonam to fulfill my duty of helping stylists grow.
I do not recognize the name Lady Sonam. Again, every time I hear a name I don't know of someone powerful, I'm like, are you one of the 8? Are you one of the 8?
But my earliest memories are just fragmented visions. If not for the recent disturbances, I wouldn't have recalled those ancient gods. Even in my hazy consciousness, I sensed your power, Nikki.
My power?
Yes. You possess a strong power of whim, with an aura that feels strangely familiar. I can reflect the true essence of all things, and you, Nikki, are destined to seek out the miracle outfits. Only by creating more miracle outfits and pushing the boundaries of whim can you suppress the heart of infinity and restore balance.
The miracle outfits. I understand now. I need to travel to more places, searching for the key materials to create them. But there's more to it than that. I need to experience, explore, and discover the different legends and challenges in each land. And then, I'll write my own notes on the margins of each sketch. Only then can I create miracle outfits that are truly my own.
Your creations will balance the world's hidden side, calm the heart plagued by pain and disorder, and help you become the greatest stylist in Mirrorland.
The world's hidden side. It's an interesting thing to say. What would the hidden side of the world be? Because when I think of hidden side, I think of, like, not exactly another dimension, but like a parallel running around this world that wouldn't manifest by itself. So, like, the area that the dark exists in that's, like, tangential to reality. That's what I would think of.
Keep chasing your dreams, Nikki. I've been gone too long. It's time for me to return to the Stylist's Guild and resume my mission.
I was kind of wondering where your, like, dimension is. I know you get to it from the door in the Stylus Guild, but I was wondering if you had, like, some type of, like, subspace dimension that just kind of existed, or if you're in, like, a pocket dimension that's actually physically located in the Stylus Guild. That I don't understand. Same with the Fufus.
May inspiration and courage guide you on your journey.
Thank you, Mir. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, everything just unlocked in the world. Okay. We have some clicking to do, I suppose. Wait, unlock previous? I wonder if this is considered the previous. Okay, make sure that's done first. Check our quests. No world quest, no this. Quick flight commission, missing Da friend. Fallen Vivienbo near the quick flight fire station. Wow, that was a world quest? I'll untrack it for now. But that was just the quest we happened to walk around and see. I guess this is as good of a place of any. Let's see if I actually have enough money to unlock everything in the Heart of Infinity. Okay, everything down here is done. What? This is just a bunch of styling points. Wow, 8%. Okay, that is crazy. I'll get that stuff last. For now, this is the important stuff. Because I need essence. I probably don't have enough collection. I was saying the other day, I want an excuse to go talk to the Fufus again. I'm gonna get it. Because it probably is 10,000 of everything instead of 5,000. Essence of high-quality plants. It is! Wow, it gets really high. Okay, I'm really happy I have an excuse to go to the Fufus again. Let's just look at everything, even though we can't get it. As long as we can get up here to this stuff, this side stuff isn't important right now. Little, like, daisy shirt. Nice. Oh, like some outdoorsy flower-picking pants? Essence of high-quality plants in the Wishing Woods. Well, I'm not even going to be in these areas anymore, so it's funny that I'm getting this in, like, my final day. Abandoned District Wishing Woods double rewards. Acquire all collection nodes. I don't even know what that means. Let's get... Wait, we can't get this. It's time to visit the Fufus. I have to get 7,000 and everything. Except combat. I don't need 7,000 combat. Let's go take a trip to this teleporter. And we will go to the Fufus. Again, this is what I'm saving my stamina for. So having like 130 stamina pots was a good thing. Because it helped me farm out the outfit I crafted at the start of this episode. I used a couple stamina things. And now I can actually go to the Fufus and get my 7,000. You are in Nourishment. I don't remember all your names. I assume Angry Fufu is the combat one, so I have to talk to everyone else. Yes. Oh, I'm about to attack. That was weird. Fear Fufu. I don't need yours. I'm sorry. I actually already had 7,000 grooming. Lazy Fufu. I do need you. Exchange. So I need... like, 1312. What am I going to give you? What do I have the most of? Would you like some liner tip? I guess I probably shouldn't use that. So I need... Yeah, that's good enough. There we go. Trade complete. Thank you. Let's go over to Joy Fufu. And I only need 800 here. I do not have many of these bugs, though. I have some Whitzels. And I don't want to waste all of my stamina items, even though I have 111. So I'm not going to just get myself to, like, 20,000 right now. I'll do that over the course of the next while. Especially because the upgrades for those things don't actually matter. They don't affect the next region. Are you interested in collection? I think so. I think collection's the one I need. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm so sorry. Fear Fufu. It was collection I had leveled up already. I do need animal grooming. Here you go. Have some Barasant feathers. I need 1,250. There we go. Need more of this. 2 of these. Okay. I want to stay with you guys when I go back into the Heart of Infinity. Let's take a look now. Our Stoneville animal grooming. And the items for this one are... Oh! Like an old-fashioned trim top. I don't know what this is called, this hangover. It's not a bib, because it's like off to the side. It's like side bibs. Can't quite make out what the image is. It says pink sheep for the title, so I assume it's a sheep, so I will probably like it. Wow, those are some cute jean shorts. I'm happy with those. So, all animal grooming nodes. Does that just mean, like, this stuff here? Because it has the Heart of Infinity picture? Probably. I do want to get it. But it's a future thing. Our bug catching. We have little simple shoes, but probably useful. Oh! Pretty cute. It's not... Yeah, the material is interesting, because it's a turtleneck. It's pretty short, honestly, for skirts. Body tight with not much design is a little rough, because I don't have many accessories that can, like, go around the hip. If I had, like, some belts and bags I could tie on the hip, I would kind of like that more, but I feel like this is going to be really plain. So, it's the type of thing I could probably use as a casual outfit, but nothing else. Unless I get some, like, super, super big overcoats, and then I kind of ruin the feel of the outfit anyway. Man, I need 25,000 for the end of all this stuff. I will get it eventually. And our fishing one, final one here. Some blue, like, sneakers. Again, maybe useful. Interesting. It's like jean material sliced open. It looks like it's also sliced here. Like, you can actually see your legs through this. This one's stitched here. But on this, you can actually see your legs pretty high up, probably like to there. And it's just laced across. I tend to not use things that look like this. I have a pair that's a little higher. I think it goes to like here. And it's very similar to this. It's got the slice on the side, stuff like that. But it's possible I could use it one day. That is a cute hold. Okay, now we're over to this stuff. So what? It's just a new Miracle outfit, the Silvergale Miracle outfit. The odds of me crafting this, by the way, is like 0. There is no shot I have the materials for this. Oh my goodness, it's the Swan. Summon a rainbow across the sky. This is most likely very similar to Sea of Stars. Sea of Stars ability, when you use it, it summons the stars down from the sky. It doesn't have an actual effect, just for fun. Now, does this actually make a rainbow appear in the skybox, or does this make a localized rainbow near Nikki? That's the difference that I don't know. Silvergale's Aria. Interesting. I'm gonna love having that headpiece, though, because I talk about how much I love wings so much. It's gonna feel weird to actually have one of the 4 outfits I call Swan Dress, because I call everything in the game Swan Dress. Cute. It's like a bundle of feathers pointing down. I haven't been looking at the price for these. How expensive are they? There it is, the Serenade. Very nice. I will prioritize that one if I can't craft everything. Very fancy big neck piece. Not very useful in most situations, but it'll look good on the outfit itself, I'm sure. Up here. What do we got? Oh, you can actually see it way better over here. It wraps around. You can't really tell that from the picture because it's so, like, faded. Interesting. Not many things cut off this low that are this fancy. At least I don't feel like it. I feel like a lot of the things that are that low on the leg are more chaotic. That one's really structured, which I feel is interesting. Shoes look pretty normal. They've got the wrap around the ankle, which I know is pretty important because your shoes are just going to fly off, but I tend to not like them stylistically. I would prefer a low strap. I do not like a like, what would you call it? Above ankle straps. I don't like above ankle straps. I like straps over the top of the foot. Final one here, and then, actually no, it's not the final one. This is connected still. 3 more. And then whatever the heck is going on over there. The arm thing's big gem on the side, and it looks like it's middle finger held. I think we probably have a couple of gloves like that. I feel that they are harder to use. I think it's easier to use full hand or wrist cut off than things that touch the hands. But that's just how I feel about it. At least with my experience. Dress. And it is the floof out. Very similar to the Golden Season dress, actually. These look very similar. I'm surprised. It's easy to tell them apart because of the top, where this one is fluffy and the other one has the, like, side strips for the chest. But they are very similar design-wise. This is the original swan dress, the one that poofs at the side. That doesn't have any swans on it anywhere. Oh, it was the makeup. I was wondering what the final thing would be, but yeah, the makeup was the final one for Wishful Saga, too. Silver Song. Silver Ripples. Silver Tears. Silver Haze. With those, because they're, like, grayed out, we're not going to be able to really get a good feel for them. We have to wait until I actually craft them or look at them in the crafting menu. So what is this mess I'm looking at here? In Wishfield styling, all clothes just get 10 cool, up to 100, I assume, for everything. So this is insanely expensive, and also useless, because I'm strong enough that I can beat all Wishfield styling contests, and I'm literally leaving Wishfield in like 3 days. So I will get this eventually for completion's sake. Same with this. Yeah, I'll get all those for completion's sake. Same with this stuff, I will get it for completion, even though it doesn't actually matter. We might still keep this, like, designs for our rod and stuff. So I do want that. So this will be the priority over the other two. But it'll take so much money to complete this, and money's the limiting factor. But let's look at our things here. Wow, that is crazy. Bat wing pulse. Oh, I could see it. The wing, like, hugging the ear. It is like 100,000 per upgrade, too. These are crazy. Simple doodle of a Trico bag. That is, like, scary. It's like blood drops, a sword, bat wings. Oh, the other side's a heart. Okay, these are really cool. They're a huge priority to craft. I don't think I'll be able to use them in my next outfit, though. It really, unless I'm really awful on what the style is going to be in the next area. Violet Phantom, that's pretty cool. It's actually very high neck. A lot of these are pretty low neck. Like, they'd be here and down. So that's interesting. I wonder how that looks from a low angle. It might actually make Nikki's neck and chin look a little more interesting. And a little bracelet. Interesting choice for the final thing in the entire Heart of Infinity. The Hex Breaker. I can't tell what's on the other side. It's this thing here, but I don't know what it actually is. There's a couple things on this little chain, but Nikki's holding it towards her, so I can't quite see it. Let's go to our crafting menu. And it's all stuff I have 0 of, because I didn't even have this essence stuff unlocked until now. Let's go back. Oh. Oh, I'm clicking everything wrong. Oh my goodness, I am clicking everything wrong. I wanted to open this and look at if there's anything I can craft, actually. Nope. And let's look at the miracle outfit. Our third miracle outfit. So we have all of Wishful Saga, only one of them, though. To get the second one, I am pretty close. Yes, I'm pretty close. So that's something I can work on off camera without too much worry. Sea of Stars, I already crafted both, didn't I? I did. And now this. Okay. It's gonna hurt to look at. Let's just rip the band-aid off. Tell me what I need. What are you? Silver petals. Precious Every Wish Florigale petals obtained through daily wishes. I don't even know what that means. Obtained through daily wishes? What's a daily wish? Soul fruit essence. Oh my goodness. Astral feather essence. So this is going to be... I'm going to have to fully upgrade those lines on the heart in order to get the stuff to craft this. 430. Oh my. Is there something I can... Can you tell me how to get silver petals better, game, please? Something in here. I might hit level 90. Most updates I actually do max this, which is funny. And it just wants me to upgrade all this extra stuff. Which, I'll just leave the dot sitting on here forever. This is what I'll be using stamina on for the foreseeable future. Just to get these. And then once I have them, I will begin working on Silvergale's Aria in my free time. So that's going to be my next big goal. Now, I think that means we actually... Let me actually leave this just to make sure I don't get dialogue, and I have to make sure Dada didn't message me or anything. I guess let's go over to the statue. We can look at this. So I can't craft any of the new stuff, which is fine. I am glad I finished this quest and didn't run out of time for it. So who are you? Is there an inscription if I walk up to it? We've probably been told before. That cape. And is the head in the water somewhere? I think it's just missing. Pretty standard cape around the back. Oh, there's fish here. Yeah, if we've been told, I haven't rewatched that scene yet. But I'll figure it out eventually. For now, though, I think it's time to say goodbye to everyone. I think the way this is going to work, you're seeing this episode on the 23rd. After this episode, I'm going to record my predictions for 2.0. It's going to be somewhere between 15 minutes and an hour, probably. It's not going to be like a full normal episode, but that'll be up, I assume, on the 25th, and then the update comes out maybe the 25th at night, or the 26th, maybe, and that'll be the next episode is whatever day 2.0 is. So this is the final real episode of Nikki for the entire 1.x, which is crazy. I think I am, at this point, comfortable saying I don't need to finish any of these missions. I'm comfortable coming back to them. I don't think... Yeah, there's nothing new from Dada. Nothing need to do in here. Compendium is just this I can click in my own time. We didn't end up meeting the fox. We'll have to come back to do that one day, which is fine. Courses, we can really quick collect these, just so in case I get like a Momo outfit or something. Just running... I knew it! I knew I had to be careful. It's like a little butler. I have no idea what gave me that. I don't think it actually tells you anywhere that you're gonna get a Momo outfit. Maybe like this means you'll get a Momo outfit? But Momo's everywhere. So far, I've never collected in that book and gotten one off camera, but that's complete luck, because I've definitely collected it before off camera. They added new missions to this. I think now, though, I am back to the only thing I need to do is redo the bubble stuff to get 100%. Bubble trial, bubble escort, which is funny. Because I have 100% in here if I just stop being lazy. Maybe I'll try to get that done, and then 2.0 will have 100% in Sea of Stars. And then they'll add something in 2.0 to Sea of Stars, and I'll drop down to like 30%. I think we're ready. I think we're going to now do... It won't take too long. It'll actually be pretty quick, because there's not too many people we need to go see. But I'm just going to walk around and say goodbye. A lot of the people we're going to talk to are probably still on the island. But one of them that I mentioned is we're going to go say bye to Kilo. So, Kilo, I was thinking about this the other day. Oh, there's someone took a picture with you. I wonder... What is Kilo's gender? I've always used he to refer to Kilo because I think that's what they use for themselves, but maybe they don't. Maybe they use like they, them or something. But true. And what outfit are you wearing? That's the blue overcoat, which I use in like all of my Mirror Crown stuff because it's upgraded. Oh, this is I don't remember. This might be from the gacha machine outside of the Stylist Guild. I think that's where that bottom part comes from. Very cute top. Might be Dancing Island top. Cute. Pretty generic boots. I probably have them. Maybe Marquez. And then some tights. Very nice. Very cute. And good message about Kilo. I do not. But I wanted to check this really quick. Take a look at the Cadence Born collection. These are the sweetest melodies in Wishfield, recorded like poetry, and my priceless treasures unless you want to trade them with dues of inspiration. Can I buy music from you? Oh my goodness, what? Together till infinity. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. You know what? I bet this is things I haven't found exploring on my own. It's possible that I'm wrong about that, but it might be things that he works similar to... Hang on. Where are you? Right here? Stray Hattie. Stray Hattie, you can pay insane, exorbitant amount of money, and he'll tell you where... Or they, I don't know what they are. They'll tell you where one of the stars is. Maybe that's what Kilo's doing here? If not, I will come do this one day. Because I don't need the other things from his Dewdrop stuff, because it's just a bunch of miscellaneous materials and a title. I'd rather get the music stuff. So that will be what I do with the rest of my Dewdrops eventually. But it's not a priority right now. Let us also look at your poems. So I should have all of them now, I think. I don't know... I know we've listened to a lot of them before. And this is definitely one we've listened to as the first one. I can't read it, Kilo, I'm sorry. I vaguely remember they go really quick, and they're hard to read. The tale unfolded amidst the chilling embrace of winter's cold, dark winds, where faint wishes faded away in the face of disaster. I think, for record-keeping sake, I'm going to go through this and just click through them super quickly. It's going to take probably like 10 minutes to get through all three things because this cutscene is very long. If I click skip, it literally skips the whole thing. But this will be a good record for me because I think I've seen all of the first chain here, but I probably haven't read all the second and third because I skipped them on purpose to come back and do this. So this episode, because we have a little bit extra time because we finished early, this will be our Listen to Cadence... Kilo's poems. The maiden swore a vow in desolation's pain, and the hopeless town found life once again. I think everything will be one line, so once I read it, I should be able to skip. I'm just making sure. Yes, it seems true. So that's what I'll do. Just to save a little bit of time. I can take a sip of my drink here. Because it is a very long animation. Kilo, you obviously gave me 3 outfits. You helped me a ton over all the time I've known you. It did take me a long time to meet you, though. Through hardships crushed by the dreams of the poor, the changed winds made rebuilding unsure. Because I believe it was episode 15 was when I met Kilo, and you were supposed to meet him earlier than that. I had, I think, hundreds of Dewdrops at that point in the game. And I just had nowhere to use them, because I just walked past Kilo's area and never went back to it. At the time, I thought I was just silly, and I missed him, and I found out later that the game teleported me away from him. The first dawn after disaster's blight met the maiden with hope and light. So this obviously will be Flora-Wish, but I wonder if the other two are going to be, like, Stoneville or the Abandoned District or something. I don't know. It might all, I guess, be a continuation of the same story. She gathered the people, their strength to renew, welcoming sunny days with skies so blue. On to Paper Crane's hope. And it's still just using she, it's not using names. So, could be talking about Nikki, could be talking about one of the 8, could be talking about anybody. Except the wishing one is male, so she wouldn't make sense for that. Her unyielding vow pierced the clouded sky. Paper Crane's sword as hearts reached high. I also don't use Paper Cranes. The Forgotten Maiden. So we have seen, with Miss Glove, that whim that causes records of people exist. Like, records of people disappearing exist. It's possible that only works on ghosts, but I would assume it also works on people who are alive. The maiden's figure, lost in time, yet her story lives on like endless rhyme. So I wonder who the maiden actually is. Obviously, he's saying that she's lost to time. But is it Ena? I mean, relevant for current stuff. That would be pretty ridiculous. I don't know why the story Kilo would sing would be about her. She's just on my mind because I just talked to her. For wishes give rise to wishes anew, springs eternal in verses true. And now we have the hometown breeze of Stonewoods. Yeah, here we go. I always switch between calling it Stonewoods and Stoneville. I just use both words interchangeably. It's another problem I have with names. Like all the Flora-Wish, Wishfield, all that. The towering stone trees shall stand no more till the last symphony's final score. Are we knocking down the stone trees? Hello? I don't remember this part of history. I think they've just been growing. I really like your scarf, Kilo. Is it made of, like, your own, like, chest fluff stuff you have? They celebrate the harvest end, then pack their bags to journey's send. The end of the harvest after the destruction of the stone trees? Yeah, all this information is just going to go in, like, the back pocket for a while. Eventually, it'll all make sense to me. Right now, it does not. Because I do not know who Kilo was talking about with that first one. I assume this one I'm not going to understand either. The scent of fruit on their garments lingers. Feathers weave through gatherers' fingers. So I assume this one is about the Silvergale, now that we're talking about feathers, but who knows at this point. The Silvergale will wear clothes. Do they have garments? Not entirely sure about that. I am making up for all the time I didn't spend with Kilo. Because I have been avoiding coming to Kilo because the rewards are so scarce. Festive clothes pile high with grace, and her skirt sings of a homeland's embrace. I wonder if it's the same girl, actually. I guess it is possible. He's still not using names. But yeah, I definitely did not come to Kilo every time I had my dewdrops. And like I said, I skipped these after a certain point because I figured at the end I would just listen to all of them like this. Plants will wither and beasts will flee. All we know fades with time's decree. True. I still don't know if this is like the past or future because the stone trees never fell. as far as I know. I guess they did, like, separate. That was a thing. Maybe they did, like, collapse afterwards. I still don't understand how stone trees work. But the shared breeze, soft and slow, a whisper of the home we know. And now it's referring to multiple people, not just a she, but a we. That could just be the residents of Stoneville are referenced there. Kilo, please stop using pronouns and ambiguous wording for your poems. I know that's kind of like the whole point of poems, but I would prefer you to recite me historical text. The maiden packs the harvest cup, and with the crowd she journeys up. Up the path of the abandoned district, possibly? That is up in the air, and it's like atop the stone trees is where they live. I still don't know what the time period is for a lot of these poems, but that's current thought process. The noise you make are kind of pig-esque, rather than dragon, like honking. When evening winds sweep fields aglow, the dreams will recall the home we know. Again with the home. The returning home and all that. Big emphasis on that for the secondary poem, and now we're on to the final one. I think it was called Wishing something, that's why I thought it would be the Wishing Woods. But following the progression, I would assume it's actually about the Abandoned District. Unless we kind of just consider Abandoned District and Stone Woods to be tied together. A blue descendant born from the hands of a god, destined to fulfill people's wishes. Okay, we are definitely in the Wishing Woods. So what is this one going to be about? Because it's definitely not the girl from the beginning. Unless the girl was a Feyre sprite, but I feel like that would have been established differently. And I still don't know that the girl from the first and the second poem were the same girl. So I wonder if this is going to be about the original Wishmaster, maybe? The gratitude of millions piled into mountains, woven into outfits of wishes and visions. Gratitude of millions. Is it like the construction of the Dream Warehouse is what we're talking about here? Because the Dream Warehouse was built by Feyre sprites and the humans of Florawish in collaboration. And that was 6,000 something years ago that happened. So we are, if we are talking about Dream Warehouse, that's a big time past. The young descendant was overwhelmed by a colossal wish, a tender heart shattered by endless guilt. Interesting. Is it guilt about the death of the wishing one? And the poisoning of them from the loved one's wish, maybe? We never heard, like, exact who did it. Although, I believe... No, they never associated Geroda with doing that. His crime was for stealing the Arium vase. His family. The wishes remained unfulfilled, yet the people danced, raising new hope with their own sweat and hands. So I suppose this is immediately following the death of the wishing one, that now they're fulfilling their own wishes. Wishes brought strength. Strength brought hope. The yearning of the heart guided the people forward. Yeah, I assume this is just... I assume this started with, like, the birth of the Feyre sprites, creating the Dream Warehouse, the death of the Wishing One, and then people still wishing even after their death is what this story has been about so far? It's hard to remember what number I'm on. I wish there was like a play all button. There probably is. The thorns that ensnared the hearts quietly withered. The outfit that granted 1,000 wishes was sealed away in the temple. What? An outfit that okay, there's no play all button. An outfit that granted 1,000 wishes that was sealed in the temple. So I assume it's a miracle outfit. Is the temple the place we're in now? The memorial? There could be the threads of reunion. Again, I'm in Ena mode right now. I'm only thinking of Ena. But a new seed has already been planted. The warmth of the earth nurtures a new dream. Now are we talking about Nikki? Endless wishes are here. This ended up taking like 15 minutes. That's fine, though. Like I said, now we have it set in stone that we have all these in one place on video, so I can study them in the future. Rewrite them all down to make more sense of it. The flower of wishes bathe in the power of trust. Beneath the soil, stories of the futures grow. Very interesting that it's very nondescript poetry about, like, vague events. Even the ones that are, like, really late game. Because getting the entire third thing there, you have to explore a lot of stuff. But anyway, Kilo, thank you for that. It was nice talking to you again. I will be back eventually to buy all your music. It's going to be a long time, though, because I'm not going to be gaining dewdrops for a long, long time. But, really glad to see you. Now I gotta go say bye to everyone else. Let's go in order of our places here. We gotta go say bye. Who do we need to say bye to that won't be on the island? Marquez Jr. probably isn't on the island. That's probably the only person where we really have to make sure we say bye. Oh my goodness, it's raining. I'm gonna be going inside in a second, so I'm not gonna pull out the outfit. I bought out your shop, stop lying to me. We never did your quest, Adventura. How long is your quest? We meet again, young one. Do you remember me? Yes. Of course I remember you. You're Professor Adventura. I have fond memories of exchanging ideas at the old Flourish Memorial. Professor, are you here to make a wish too? That's right. I learned the Great Wish Tree is the most popular wishing spot in Flourish. To better understand local traditions, I made a wish myself. Was it for safe travels across Mirrorland? No, my wish was for someone to answer my question about wish-making. To my surprise, you showed up right after that. Flourish truly is blessed by the Wishing One. Well then, are you ready for my questions? Yes. Ask away. Excellent. You seem familiar with the wish-making traditions here. Let's begin, shall we? My question is, which of the following is not a wishing item found on the Great Wish Tree? This was literally a question I answered today while using my dice in the game. They put the bottles and they put cards up. They do not put chimes or cranes. I guess they do put cranes, but it was card, bottle, chime was the three in the dice game. But I haven't seen cranes up here, so maybe people can hang them on the tree. I've only seen cranes in the Dream Warehouse, but I'm gonna say chime. Correct. In Flourish, people believe wishes are recorded in one's journey through life, so they take good care to keep them safe. While some people use wish flight paper to record their wishes, most use regular wish paper. They fold it into a crane and place it in a wish bottle. Those who use wish cards want others to see their wishes. They believe the more people who see their wishes, the more blessings they will receive. The wish chime. I made that one up. Doesn't sound real though. Does sound real though, doesn't it? In recognition of your genuine interest in local wish-making traditions, I'll give you a reward. Wish I could stay here forever, but I must move on to my next destination until next time, young one. I'm glad I did that because he's been waiting so long to talk to me, so I'd feel bad if I didn't talk to him. I know he's just going to keep popping around because he's that type of quest. There's a few characters that do that where they just keep changing location. Marquez Jr., hello. And the Swan Gazebo, he's everywhere. Marquez Jr., I came to visit you. It is the final episode of regular Nikki, not lore stuff. Fourth wall-breaking moment there. Marquez Jr., you had probably my favorite arc in the game. It was very early in the game, too, which is surprising. The Firework Isle. I wish I could see you again in your knight outfit. It's really cool. I see that book. So, I'm going to miss you. I wish there was more reason to come to your shop. You don't actually sell anything anymore? Because I bought you out? I saw just now you have dialogue about fireworks. You're back already? Why not spend a few more days on the Firework Isles and enjoy yourself? Had a great time with everyone and got so many ideas. Now that I'm officially a stylist, I want to turn those memories and emotions into designs and bring them to life. Opera's working on her new play, and Scintilla decided to write his own story. What about you and Momo? I guess you'll continue your adventure? The amazing adventures of the Firework Isle may have ended, but the journey of the Order of the Fireworks Night has only begun. I hope fireworks will light our path ahead. Perfect. Let me go read this book, and then I'll say bye. Oh, wait a second, what was that? A single sofa? In this business, we call that a chair. That ain't no sofa. Get me out of here. What's your book say? Mock test of stylist common knowledge. Select all that apply. Through which of the following methods can a stylist earn bling? Run a style training class? Probably. Sell ordinary clothes? Probably. Sell ability outfits? Probably. In which of the following situations can stylists not use an ability outfit? For fighting S-lings, you can. Carrying out commissions, you can. Participating in professional sports competitions? Probably not, unless everyone uses it in it. So C for that one. A stylist can earn bling. Maybe it's illegal to sell styling advice? And you can't sell a bit. You probably can. No, you can't sell ability outfits. You have to craft them yourself from what I've seen. Everyone I've seen use abilities have crafted them themselves. So it's probably sell ordinary clothes. So B, C. Oh, I think I just saw answers down there. I didn't read it. Stylists sell a large, legally qualified whim tech. Wait. Stylist A sells a legally qualified whim tech that he developed on a public platform. However, buyer B, where's buyer A, secretly uses it for ill purposes, and Stylist A does not know about it. Should A be punished? He's legally qualified to sell it, so no. A should not be punished. A and B, C, A. A is correct, C is correct. A and B. So yes, I was right, you can't sell ability outfits. Oh, select all that apply. I'm silly. So yeah. I was wondering, I probably would have said A and B if I knew that. Initially I said all three and doubted it. So I would have either said all three or I would have said A and B. If I realized that. That was a fun little book. Okay, Marquez Jr. I'm heading out now. I will be back one day. Let me buy that dress, please. I will see you later. I don't think we need to go see Mayor Grace. We did talk to her earlier this update. Dada and Bebe should probably still be on the island. I guess we'll go to the island first, because just so we know who's actually over there. Just to make sure people haven't left, because they might have left. Take a sip of my drink. And Nanoi? Is Luis still here? Tanyoyo's still here. Hello, please get back to work. I know I literally invited you here. I'm just joking, don't actually worry about it. Croakers, Gerota. It's funny that you're here. It saves me a trip, honestly. Because there's not anyone else I think I need to say bye to inside the Milliwish tree. Gerota, we've been together since single-digit episodes of the series, honestly. We met very early on, when you were pretending to be the whatever his name was, the evil wish guy who was putting everyone in comas. Because you're a little quirky like that. But at least it wasn't actually you, and you got to be our friend. You had your big story. It was the first time I ever cried in the game, was when you left the cave, after overcoming your weakness. So, obviously, you're a character that's super important to me. And I really loved your story. Your new outfit is sick. I really like it. I wish you had a longer cloak, because I think the other Wishmaster's cloak was really cool. The super long one. So consider that in the future. Consider getting a longer one. But I will see you again eventually. I'll probably meet you a lot for side quests whenever I come back. But
When I turn around, I always see Momo stepping on my shadow.
Nanoi. So, you are the first friend we made that at least I consider to be the first friend. I'm sorry, Dada and Bebe. I do consider both of you friends, but in kind of a different way than with Nanoi. You're kind of like worky friends. I do like you too, but Nanoi's bond was a little special. I cried super hard for like 5 minutes in the episode, and then cried more after the episode whenever this Encore season started, and we talked about saying goodbye to Nanoi. So, obviously Nanoi is very special to me. I am a little forgetful about your overall story. Nanoi, I know your mother fell into the coma originally because you had a fight about you looking into your past. And I feel like we got more information about your past that I don't remember, because right now I don't remember what your past was. I vaguely recall that you might have been, like, not entirely human, but that doesn't exactly make sense to me because the Dream Warehouse Keeper, one of the requirements of the contract, I think actually specifies that the position you hold can only be held by humans. I think that's literally written into the contract. But I feel like I vaguely recall you not being entirely human. But I maybe just made that up because I kind of want it to be true because I think it's cuter. But assuming you haven't figured out your past yet and that I'm not just forgetting everything, I hope you do one day. I hope you've made up with your mother now that she's out of her coma. I know you two did have a moment together when she woke up, but I will come see you again eventually. I hope to get more story stuff with you, but I'm gonna go ahead and go. Luis. I don't think that's your father. I think it's just a random person. I really hope the Flamecrest Festival does come back. That would be a really good event to have for a comeback to Wishfield after we go to the new area. Would be the Flamecrest Festival is finally starting again. And then I could finally have my styling challenge with you. And I don't know if this is what your accessorizing is for your dress. Is this actually the full dress? Let me just double check. Because when we finished your quest, you gave us the dress, and you told us, I'll give you this piece, but I won't give you the accessories for it, because I'm going to make them and wear them for your challenge against me. Yes. So this will be what you're wearing whenever we fight. But you'll have to make some more accessories, unless, like I said, these are the ones you chose already. And then we will battle it out atop the stone trees one day. But until then, I will see you, hopefully, in a future update. So I'll see you then. Hello, Murmur. Hello, everyone. We don't have all the time in the world. We are an hour and 40 in. Dodo Bear is up here. Dodo Bear, honestly, we never interacted much. I feel like you weren't as big a character until recently. I feel like the last quest or two, I interacted with you more than ever before in the game. But I do like you. You're cute. You're one of the cutest PCs ever in the world. It might just be because your body is very singularly stitched, which is very rare. Most PCs have at least some separated stitching, and you look so soft. You are like the fluffiest little animal in the world. It's adorable. But I'm happy to have seen you again in this event. We got to have our little chat together. You had your own personal event, so very happy about that. I will see you eventually, probably. You'll probably have more side quests. You two, I will be to at the end. So I will be back. Giovanni. I said before, I would really like it if you came with me on my adventures to Izaland. Izaland. I always forget how they pronounce it. I'll figure it out. But your story is kind of done, and I think you're leading a happy life in Wishfield. I think it's the place that's right for you. I think you should settle down here and just focus on building relationships and happiness. So I hope to see that progress in the future. And I loved your story. You were great. I am surprised you're alright, because you were in that cave beat up, and then we just kind of left you there. I'm sorry about that. Someone else... I left you in that cave, and then someone just came and put you in jail. That's kind of my bad. But, I mean, it is what it is. Some karma somewhere, something. But anyway, I'll see you again almost certainly, Giovanni. So, until then, goodbye. Adarina. You're cool. I'm here to say bye to you, but mostly I'm here to say stop throwing giant pieces of metal at people. It's not cool, actually. There's kids around here. It's kind of not cool that you even have your scissors out. Like, I know you're killing it right now, you're slaying, but you're a little crazy. You've got, like, some stuff to work on. I don't think it's quite anger management or anything, because I think you were kind of chill after you threw the scissors at my head, but please stop doing that. and then we can chill and talk more, and we can go to the Chuckle Club together. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and go. Bye. Okay. Where are we going to next? Is there anyone we need to see? We don't need to see anyone here. In the Wishing Woods, Timis is already on the island. We already talked to Geroda. We're probably fine there. I wonder if Philomia is just, like, chilling. Is Miss Glove playing the piano again up here? If I could find Philomia, I'll talk to her, but I probably won't be able to. She's probably not just sitting around as a ghost where you can chat every day. If she is, she's probably in a really weird location and I won't find her. Like, she's probably in, like, one random spot in one building somewhere. I just missed nighttime. Are you here, Miss Glove? You are not. No, you are! The memories I've regained are like scattered notes, slowly piercing themselves together into complex score. This melody named Self can be played again only thanks to you, Miss Nikki. About Cleo. Rosanice, what was it like? What was she like? The musician Cleo. There's so much sorrow in your voice when you mention her. We can feel its weight. She was my one and only, irreplaceable friend. She would take me to watch shooting stars at night and secretly sneak some of the cook's hidden honey cream. She was the one who taught me that some people in this world can be truly kind, with no expectation of anything in return. Before I met Cleo, I was merely existing. After meeting her, I began to live a life with meaning. She should have had a peaceful, steady life, just as she did before she met me. Later, I realized that even though I never confessed my true identity to her, Cleo's keen heart had already noticed my unusual interest in the orphanage fire. She'd been quietly investigating the truth all along. But the closer she came to it, the less Price could tolerate her. Even if she hadn't caught me speaking with Price that time, she still wouldn't have escaped in the end. Honestly, I know that you literally got, like, everyone you love killed, and your arms got cut off, and you were, like, tortured. But I will say kind of deserved for not just stabbing Price with the knife. But, I mean, that's just like the harsh me speaking. It's all Price's fault. You, Cleo, and all those innocent people, he ruined you all. Even if Price was the culprit, Cleo died because of me. That guilt is something I cannot and will not excuse myself for. And yet, without Price, perhaps Cleo and I would never have met in this life. Cleo once said she wished she could be a carefree bird, singing freely in this world. If there is truly another life, right now she must already be soaring freely somewhere across the continent. All I can do is keep singing the melody we wrote together, and more people will hear it and understand her music. My debt to her will remain within my soul forever. I'm planning to compose a new piece today, Miss Nikki. Is there a melody you'd like me to play? About Price. Your memories have returned, and the misunderstandings are cleared. The only regret is that you never got to see Price punished with your own eyes while you were still alive. I read about his fate in your histories. 10 years after my death, he was stripped of his title and exiled to a border farm, living in hardship like the very commoners he once trampled. Let me blow my nose. It is very stuffed up again today. That's too light for him. He should have gotten the same fate he dealt you. That's where Her Majesty Olivia's wisdom lay. At the time, the nobility's power was deeply entrenched, and Price was just one of many. If she had executed him outright, the Vipers would have lashed back in shame and rage. Handling it that way both deterred them and kept the situation under control, a perfect balance. Besides, knowing Price as I do, stripping him of his power and wealth was far more painful to him than death. I'm planning to, about the choice. To be honest, when I saw you in the candlelight, dagger in hand, and about to strike the queen, my heart nearly stopped. Thank heavens you chose, in the end, to stand by her and pursue her ideals together. What was the thing you said she lied about, though? I was drawn to her ideals, like a stranded fish finally tasting the sweetness of a spring. Even if we can only make small choices, when they gather, they're enough to bring refreshing rain to countless people living in hardship. I have another question. When the queen gave you a choice, why'd you truly never think of finishing the assassination, not even a little? What an adorable question, Mr. Momo. Do you really think a queen known for her iron will would allow an assassin to run wild right in front of her? If my dagger would move even an inch, the knights and guards hidden in the shadows would have torn me apart like a discarded sheet of music. True. I do consider Philomia super based. And strong. I know Strange is probably sitting out here, but I guess Philomia probably just isn't around. Like I said, she might be in a random building somewhere that I just don't know about. But, yeah, Strange is here. Philomia, where would you be? Probably not gonna find her. So we will move on to our next destination. There's no Sith to talk to. Sith is a ghost. We already talked to Luis and Tanyoyo. Is anyone else we need to talk to there? Probably not. Raggy might be in Prosperville. But this is another one, kind of like Philomia, where if I don't find Raggy in like a minute or two, I'm gonna just give up. Because he could literally be on like 7 different islands. And if finding him is gonna be impossible. Where would you be, Raggy? Last time we met, you were here. Because everyone was taking our group photo together. There's a book here. PC's message board. Message board top note. Gather together in the never-ending Ripple Estate soiree. Welcome every friendly PC. Here there are no strangers, only friends whose hands we haven't held yet. Share your story, your dance steps, and your favorite detergent. As toast to our fragrant friendship with detergent instead of wine. Messages. At Madame Julie's celebration, we can't go without a brand new dance. I worked out the shaky PC harvest step. Super lively, and we all danced it together. My proposal, while we dance, every PC should use their favorite detergent. Then all the rich scents will mix into one, filling the whole night. Everyone must join in. Reply. I don't really understand all this detergent business. I heard it needs to be aged and mellow to be strong enough. All I've got is something I squeezed out recently. It's very sweet, but doesn't have that mature flavor. Is that okay? A perplexed forgotten. A fresh, sweet scent is a perfect match for a mature fragrance. Tomorrow, I'll head over to Prosperville to find you. A cheerful and bright PC. Raggy is right. We should also see if new friends want to join us. When the moonlight spills over the stone trees, we'll gather at the lone tree at the edge of the fields, under the sizzbloom lamps that glitter in the cold wind, and a host of chilly stories night. There we'll share tales that send shivers through your threads. Stories so cold you won't dare look back. If you're interested, come join us. Just be careful not to let your fabric tear from fright. Reply. Sounds so thrilling, count me in. But are there any PCs living near the Ripple wine cellar? Maybe we could walk home together? An addicted PC. I love stories too. Plus I've got pockets full of scary, bone-chilling stories I haven't told yet. I'll share them all on the night. Windy. Maybe chilly isn't referring to the cold weather here. The heart is a forgotten stalk of wheat, dry and lonely. A smile is only a mask. Melancholy drifts over my fabric like an evening wind. My world's always raining and I cannot patch it. If there are any PCs as sorrowful as I, please come to the Tearful Patch Lounge and together we'll bid farewell to our melancholy with song. The melody of harvest can't chase away the gloom in my fabric either. I can only disguise it with laughter. I understand your pain. We're both stalks of wheat blown far from the fields. Let's meet a sorrowful night and share our loneliness. An equally melancholic PC. Rain leaking in, eh? Want me to patch your roof up for you? Handy at repairs, so just holler if you need me. A helpful PC. What a silly message board. And we have our grave over here. Oh, there's a book here. Letter from Laura to Benny. Dear Benny, by the time you read this, if there really is some way for it to reach your hands, I'll likely be standing before some unremarkable little open-air stage. Everything here is so unlike Sichia, and yet it suddenly brings back the memory of my very first time on stage. You had that stern look, saying, how can a shabby platform like this be called a theater? But back then, you were secretly helping me get an audience. What were you really thinking back then? The Kingdom Guard sent me a parcel recently. It was full of things they found in your quarters. Among them was old audition records. To my surprise, the very first page was about the one-act play on the open-air stage. But you hadn't written any of your own thoughts, only the critiques of my performance. Still, when I read it, I thought I did pretty well. Don't you think so too? The parcel also held some Florigale cloth. I must have bought it for you years ago from Prosperville, but after all this time, how's there still so much left? You always told me to never skimp on costumes and stage gear. Surely you wouldn't have so much sparing with the fabric. Unless your wounds kept tearing open, you had to save it bit by bit for patching. There were also bottles of detergent here. The seals were still tight. Also some scripts from your study notes. Forgive me, this letter is turning into a list. I only wanted to tell you, don't worry. I won't lose or strain your things. I'll keep them safe as best I can. Oh, and there's always a few seeds. They seem a little dried out now. Perhaps they were left for too long. Did I buy them after performing As Rain Falls as Flowers Bloom, but suddenly decide to try planting something? Whatever the case, I've already placed them in a little pot and I'm watching them sprout. Wherever I go, I'll take them with me. For now, they're thin, crooked little things, but after the sun of various warmths and rain with different scents, I know they'll grow strong. I'll wait for them patiently. I'll wait for imperfect seeds to bloom into dazzling flowers. There are the words I'll whisper to the wind and the birds, pretending you can hear. Leora and Cersei. Final check for Raggy. I know it is nighttime, but honestly I don't even know if that matters because I don't know anyone's schedule. And I don't know where his house is. I think we will have to call it. I'll see you again one day, Raggy. Anyone else we need to talk to here? Probably not. I don't think we need to see Madame Julie. We weren't, like, super personal friends with her anyway. I think it's fine. I think we're good. I keep clicking the wrong thing. Take a sip of my drink as we teleport for potentially the final time. Ow. Hit my arm. What? Oh, you got the dolls! They won't sell me these! Why won't they sell them to me? They sold them to you guys. Shots are all pretty good. Which one should I keep? Nikki and Momo captured so many interesting moments at the Super Styling contest. I'm sorting through them now. It's a pity all the photos can't be published. Even if the theme is the same, each photo has its own highlights. It's so hard to choose. And Dada? Nikki, congratulations on becoming the Wishing Star. Your performance in the styling contest was outstanding. It was so outstanding that everyone agreed this honor belongs to you alone. And that's the stuff we asked at the beginning. Thank you, Dada. I'll let you get back to it. Sure, see you later. If you need anything, you can always come find me. So, Bebe, I have never interacted with you much. I know you were one of the first characters I ever met. You gave me the camera, which I use for everything. So that's a huge deal. But you kind of just stayed to yourself up in the second floor of the styling area. I know you have your photography stuff. I know at least once you've mentioned publishing in magazines. So I don't know what exactly your full career is, but I wish you the best in it. Dada, we talk all the time. Anytime I come to the Stylist Guild, I always gotta come talk to you at the counter. So we'll probably be interacting more, just naturally. I'll end up having to come by to swing by and do stuff every once in a while, but it probably will. You'll probably be one of the characters I see the most outside of side quests, just because you're in a very important area. But you were, in 1.0, at least the first character I ever met inside Wishfield. So you're very special in that regard. You gave me my pair pal. You kind of did everything for me. You set me up with the Stylist Guild and all that. So, Momo, that's very funny. That's a great spot to stand. Thank you for everything, Dada. And like I said, hopefully we'll be seeing each other again soon. It's time. My girls. Allison, I think this actually might be... It might be the final time you're a guaranteed character. I really, really hope you come to Eats Land with me. I will be so sad if in 2.5 to 3 weeks, when the new 4 stars come out on the 2.0 banner, assuming they follow the same schedule, if you aren't in the event, I will be so sad. I think I've already exchanged everything with you, I have. But if this is the final time I see you, we'll probably meet again in the Twin Moon Kingdom whenever I do show up, which I hope is the 3.0 zone, because I don't know how long I can wait to get to the land you girls are from. It's going to be the best place in the entire game by a factor of 1 billion, because fairies are the best thing this world has. So, I love you, Allison. I hope to see you again very soon in the next update, but if not, I'll see you when I finally make it back to your homeland. Timis. My favorite character in the game. Ever since the day we first met, which I think was like episode 4, I've loved you. You are adorable. I've always been constantly nagging you to give me makeup at every opportunity, but obviously I care a lot about you. I'm glad that I get to see you at the end here in a fun little zone. And that I was able to see you at all in this update. It's nice that you are actually, now that I have Wishing Woods unlocked, a character I can visit. Because prior to me going to the Wishing Woods, I assumed Timmy's only appeared in events potentially, but mostly just at the start of the game. But now I know that I can visit you whenever I want, I will visit you. Pearly Shell Powder. I probably have some. Just give me a quest. I'll deliver it to you, Teamies. I am expecting the next time I see you, Teamies, will be the Flamecrest Festival. That I'm hoping will be an event. Because when I first went to Stoneville, they kicked you out. They told you you were not allowed in Stoneville. I'm still mad at them. I do not accept them doing that to you. But you said you'll be back, and I trust that you will. I think when I'm gone, you will expand your business, and we will meet again in Stoneville for the Flamecrest Festival, where you will have a stall just like this set up, and you'll be selling your makeup in Stonewoods. That's my hope. For now, though, I think we're finally ready to go. I think it's time. And like I said, there will be one more episode of Nikki that will be 15 minutes to an hour probably of just me talking about my predictions for 2.0. But this is my final normal episode of Nikki. The next one will be 2.0. So I'm going to go ahead and go. Bye.